Good morning, everyone. Uh, January 3rd, new year. Just a heads up, we had inflows this morning. Uh, as you can see here, the dollar is raging. It's a wild market this morning. Everything's kind of up, to be honest. Crude is down. Bonds are pushing up. Gold's up. Bitcoin's up a little bit. VIX is up huge, gapped up huge. The dollar's strong. So just got a lot of there's issues right there. So let's see. Definitely today is a day to at least give it the first 5 minutes. You guys know, let a trend put in. It's a new year. If you're taking trades, if you're struggling to understand what's going on, the chemicals flowing through your brain, you're feeling confused when you're looking at the charts, when you're getting ready to take a trade, please extend your exhales. Try to slow your heart rate, get yourself back together. If you're still taking a trade thinking, well, I can't really see it, maybe I'll get lucky, please stop doing that. Let's start working on these things like this. You know, we need to move past this stuff before we keep looking for strategies and keep gambling with money. Or are we trading assets that are not, that we don't have the abilities for? Are we trading fast movers and when we still should be dialing it back a little bit? Just simple things like that that we know we're doing. And a lot of it is you just think you're just trying to get lucky. Well, it's time to stop the trying to get lucky, start acting more professional and treating it like a business. So the put to call ratio is still bearish. Oscillators -2, Nasdaq -23, New York Stock Exchange. Advanced decline lines turned down, choppy, breath choppy. So let's take a look at the SPY real quick. Already talked too much this morning, wasting some time. So let's go to intraday. So you can see we gapped up nicely, come back down. We just filled that gap. See where we open up at in the morning. Obviously, like I say, today is really a day to be patient. Let them see what they want to do with the market. 384.10 will be your first level of resistance. 381.79, we take that out to the downside. Look for 379.70. 387.06 if we push back above 384.10. What else do we have? Yeah, I should know all these by heart. 389.58. So let's go to Tesla. Tesla has a lot of news out on it. Uh, looking at their deliveries, they actually guided down and they couldn't make their own numbers. So there's some issues there. Overall, really not that bad, but there's a lot of stuff going on with Tesla. Citibank come out and said it's another catalyst to the downside. Had a lot of price target cuts. Um, just a lot going on. So you can see Tesla's been trading in this basically this range. So we're going to look for 121.52 for your first level of resistance. Then this 124.03. This really is what needs to be cleared. So I have a line here I was watching in this area. Not sure why I drew it. It's been last week, and can't quite remember why I did everything last week, but we're going to continue to watch this at 115.99 to 116 area. I'm not, like I say, I'm not sure why I drew that line, but there had to be a reason behind it. If we take that out, look for 112.03, then the 104.93 retest to the downside. If you go look on the daily chart, we've had some updates here, but nothing really major. Um, just have to see. Like I say, they're looking at it for as a bearish mindset. I would personally love to come in and squeeze the crap out of the shorts. It could be a fun ride and a big money ride, but obviously, that's what I want. That's not what I'm predicting. Play the action as always. Square. This is the daily chart here. Square got an upgrade this morning. Let's go into the intraday. So you can see this gap. We'll look for a possible gap fill. This level 62.97. Look for that for support. If we do try to push today, the top of your move this morning for your first level. I got this camera thing right in my way. Just record things right there. So if we do take this gap out, uh, 66.24, looking like a gray zone up here right now. So we'll look for 66.24 for a move up. PayPal also had an upgrade. The Chinese names are up again this morning. We're seeing Caesar wins up, seeing basically a lot of Chinese names up with the uh, casino names as well. So let's take a look at PayPal here. You can see we've had a strong day Thursday and Friday. Let's get these moving averages back on. Strong day Thursday and Friday, right into this 20-day 71.22. Where are we at right now? So we have pushed up above that, and you can see that right here. We've pushed up above. So always keep an eye out for a gap fill, but look for this area right here for support, where we did gap up at today. If we take that out to the downside, obviously we can look for yesterday's low. You can also see your 100-day. Remember, I don't normally trade with 100-day. I just use it for technical reasons. I would keep an eye on this line. It's worth watching. We could pull down. If we take this out, we could pull down and bounce off of this line today. Or considering we're going to be way out here when we open, this could be a level of support for a move up. I don't have any levels on that. Let's keep an eye on Boeing, Cat, the energy names as well. Take a look at Exxon Mobil. I like Exxon Mobil. It actually pushing up. Looks like it barely closed above this candle, but I do like that. Crude's down this morning, so they tried to push up and they're giving it back. Look for support at 108.70. We're right at some flags there from Friday. Let's go back to the daily. Looks like the 50-day is at 108.88. So we can keep an eye. If we continue to pull back here, look for 108.88. If we take that out, look for 108.70. See if we can get a bounce there. Friday's low, Friday's high are always levels. We've already gapped down below Friday's high. That would be in this area. Well, would be this area right here. So, we'll keep an eye on that. Puts us right at this level here. We'll go ahead and draw a line. Keep it pink. That way I can remember to take it off, adjust it, move it if we don't come back to it and retest it. Microsoft, just a lot of stuff beaten down. It's really hard to say what they're going to do. These inflows are giving it back pretty quick, so may not have a strong market today. You can see, let's turn 224.03. We pushed up. You can see just level just happened to have worked when we gapped up. We pushed up all from it. We took it back. We've got a gap fill here. See how we open. Let's watch for Friday's low for our first level of support. We're going to throw this line on here real quick. Watch the 237.23 area if we do continue to pull back. Let's go to the daily chart. You can see we got a nice little bear flag here, really. But if we can remain above this 9 and get above this 50, can look for that move up to 224.03. Now let's go back intraday. There's your 224. No, wait a minute. What was I looking at? 242.03. So we can get this move up to 242.03, possibly. Gap fill. If we lose this gap and we continue lower, look for a bounce off of 237.23. Then 242.03, we take that out. We can look for a move higher. If we push today, play the action. It's a lot of stuff up today. Something's probably going to give. Usually when you see all these indices up like this, something breaks, to be honest. And we may see some nice trends today in either direction. So, all those names, like basically that area I pointed out on Tesla, a lot of these names, well, let's just get right to the SPY. A lot of these names have been trading sideways, and we have levels through here. So you can see where we keep coming back up, testing this area, testing this area. You can see I actually have this line drawn right here. Need to extend it out, and we're going to continue to watch that level. We have well, actually the gap's been filled, so that gap has been filled now. Pre-market fill though, so it's still there. Um, let's just see how we trade today. I mean, I just don't really know what's getting ready to happen, but you can see we've been trading in this area for a while, so let's keep an eye on that. You can actually start drawing a trend line through there. If we do bounce, we could come back to that trend line. Let's have a great day. I'll see you in the trading room. Please remember, discipline is the key to your success in trading. Have a great day.